Are you ready for Christmas? Hi, my name is Father Mike Schmitz, and this is Ascension Presents. So the season of Advent, oh my gosh, what a great gift that the church gives to us these weeks preceding, leading up to Christmas. And now everyone's always like, Father Mike, everyone's always like, some people ask this, they don't rush up to me and ask the question though. They ask the question, so Father Mike, what's your perspective? What do you think about Christmas music during Advent? What do you think about putting up Christmas decorations during Advent? And I think that my opinion on that doesn't really matter. There's no prohibition against listening to Christmas music before Advent. It's not like you must not do this. There's no prohibition against decorating your home in Advent, during Advent for Christmas. But there's also no command to do it. So in that case, it seems that you're relatively free. You're relatively free to do, here's the thing, here's the key, gotta be a mature Christian. You're free to do what you know is going to help you prepare for Christmas the best, because that's what the season of Advent's all about. When it comes to the season of Advent, it's a twofold reason, twofold purpose of Advent. One is it's to prepare, to get ourselves ready for the celebration of Christmas, to prepare ourselves to celebrate the first coming of Jesus Christ. So, question you can ask yourself, does listening to certain kinds of music help you prepare to celebrate on Christmas Day? You can say, does decorating your house prepare you to celebrate on that day, and also in the whole season of Christmas? Sometimes what happens is people listen to so much Christmas music, they are so full of decorations and so full of cookies or whatever the thing is, that they're like, no, by the time Christmas, the actual celebration rolls around, I'm not prepared to actually enter into the celebration as best as possible. In that case, you get to be the judge. You get to be the one who says, oh, I need to cut back. I need to change some things. Again, remember, because the first reason, whatever, of Advent is to prepare ourselves for the celebration of Christmas, of Christ's first coming. So again, music, decorating, whatever, if that helps you, great. If it doesn't help you, change. It's awesome. But I think there's even a deeper purpose for Advent, because it's twofold, as I said. One is to prepare ourselves for the celebration of the first coming of Jesus. That we commemorate it, we celebrate it on December 25th. But Advent is also a preparation for Christ's second coming. Think about that. Advent is preparation, a season where we get to prepare ourselves for the second coming of Jesus. Now, we have no idea when the second coming of Jesus is going to happen. Jesus himself says, you know neither the day nor the hour when the Son of Man will return, when he will return. And yet, we all know that the coming of Jesus will happen in our lifetime. What I mean by that is we recognize that the mortality rate for human beings continues to hover roughly around 100%, which means all of us are going to die. Whether it's Christ coming to the whole world at the end of time, or you going to Jesus at the end of your life, that's the second coming of Jesus for you personally. Does that make sense? So, let's take this, weave this all together. See that like that? If Advent is a season of preparation for the celebration of Christmas and a season of preparation for the second coming of Jesus, what if you lived this Advent differently? Rather than looking at it as simply another season, kind of getting you prepared for Christmas, what if you used it as a way to prepare to die? What I mean by that is, we know what date Christmas is going to be. It's December 25th this year. The last time I checked. It's December 25th. What if you imagined that this year, on December 25th, that's the day you're going to die? That's it. That's your day. Would you be ready for it? Would you use Advent to be ready, to get ready? Because that's the thing is, when it comes to our death, when it comes to Christmas, you can only be ready if you get ready, right? So when it comes to shopping, decorating, all those kind of pieces, there's so much that goes into celebrating the day that you can only be ready if you get ready, if you do all the preparations in advance. The same thing is true for our death. The same thing is true for meeting Jesus face to face, meeting the Father, the Holy Spirit face to face. You can only be ready for that moment if we get ready for that moment. And the church has given us the season of Advent to do what? To prepare for that moment. To prepare to be able to say, okay, December 25th is the day that I'm going to die. So question, How would you live Advent knowing now that December 25th is the day you're going to wake up dead? That December 25th is the day that you're going to come face to face with Jesus. Now all the questions of like, should I listen to Christmas music or should I decorate my house? They might kind of fade into the background, and I realized that, the purpose of Advent is far larger, maybe, than I originally anticipated. The purpose of Advent is not just make sure the presents are ready and wrapped, make sure that people are invited to whatever parties, to slow down and take your time. Like, no, maybe the purpose of Advent is I need to get ready because on December 25th, I die. I invite all of us this Advent to take that perspective into the season. That, December 25th, that's your death day. So how am I going to live the first Sunday of Advent? How am I going to live that first Monday of the first week of Advent? Because I know that at the end of these few weeks, end of these 4 weeks, I'm going to see God face to face. What will I change? Maybe I'll pray more. Maybe I'll intentionally reach out to people. Maybe there's people that I'm holding on to unforgiveness towards. Maybe I need to offer them some forgiveness. Maybe there's people that I need to ask forgiveness for. Maybe I need to call someone and reconcile with them. Little last thing here. Last year, I did a little mini homily series. It's on our website, bulldogcatholic.org. You can find it on iTunes. That we talked about this exact thing. The fact that December 25th is the day you're going to die. And I invited people to reach out. I invited people to what would you need to do? Who is that you're holding on to grudges against? Who is that you hurt and you've never been willing to ask them for forgiveness? So the next Sunday, one of our students came up to me and said, you know what, you said that. And what I did was I called some people from high school. I haven't seen them in years and years, but I know I was mean to them. There's one person in particular that I was mean to. I was out. It was a woman. She said I was a bully to her, and I was so mean to her. And I called her up and I said, here's what I want you to know. I know I was mean to you. I'm so sorry. I did it because I was jealous of you, this whole kind of thing. And the woman responded and just said, I forgive you. And I know I was always so hurt. I didn't know why you were so mean to me when you were so nice to everyone else. And they reconciled. And she's like, I'm just one move closer to being ready to see the Lord, because I don't have that anymore. She gave me forgiveness, and I asked for forgiveness. I did what I needed to do, and now I'm just that much more ready. There might be a big step that you're invited to take this Advent, because dying's kind of a big step. So what are the steps that you would need to take to be ready on December 25th to wake up dead? Use this Advent to prepare yourself to celebrate Christmas and to die. From all of us here at Ascension Presents, my name is Father Mike. Have a Merry Advent. So this shirt is quite linty, which is not even my fault. It is my fault. Of course it's my fault. It's my shirt. I wash it myself. And I apparently washed it with a towel in the dryer, or dried it with a towel in the dryer. Shame on me. Fool me once. It's happened 3 times now. It's ridiculous.